Welcome to the very beautiful Perth in Western Australia, where Ross and I today are looking at the brand new Toyota Hybrids, thanks to City Toyota. Now, the first thing that I want to admit, Roscoe, is it's probably not the best car for us to review together because of all the big words they use in the brochures. The salesman was telling us all these big words, and we're not the best users of the English language.
No, you use the big words, I use the little ones like door, bonnet, car.
It's probably the best way to translate it to the people at home anyway. The first thing I want to translate is, what are you doing with that?
I am looking for a PowerPoint.
You don't need a PowerPoint with a hybrid car. No? You don't really know that much about the hybrid cars, do you?
Well,
let me quickly explain. What a hybrid does is it uses a petrol and an electric engine together. Well, a petrol engine and an electric motor. The electric engine is charged by the regenerative force within the car, like when you stop and when you coast along. The actual Toyota Camry now, the hybrid, is a little bit longer and a little bit wider, so it gives it a really aggressive stance. So it's a quite aggressive greenie.
Now, one thing that people want to know is the size of the battery, because there is a battery. Now, Aaron, this car has a separate battery to start it, then a bank to actually drive it along, but this is a regular size boot.
It is, because the batteries are actually under the seats.
Right.
And you know what those batteries allow this car to do? Just sip fuel. It's very economical.
Go and have a coffee.
I'm going to. You take it for a drive and I'm going to go sip some coffee.
Got me. In today's competitive car market, all manufacturers are battling to come up with features that others don't have. Well, I tell you what, the second generation hybrid Camry has come up with some beauties, starting with a well laid out passenger compartment. The first thing that grabs attention is the instrumentation. There is no need for reading glasses. Everything you need to know is in large, bright and easy to read numbers. Now, as we pull in here and slip it into reverse, the camera comes on, there's lines and flags to show you exactly where to go. Also, the rear vision mirror is turned down so you can see the curb. Plus, the rear protective blind also folds down. Now, the only thing this car doesn't have is the wife standing on the curb yelling out instructions. Plus, to top this all off, the side mirrors have a telltale light when someone comes into your blind spot, allowing you to change lanes safely. Now, this car is nice to drive, and the variable transmission, meaning no gear changes, is as smooth as my mate Aaron Pitt's head. Now, Toyota have over 2 million hybrids driving around the world, and this one leads it in technology. There are so many pluses to owning a hybrid Camry. Firstly, they are cheap to run, cheap to service, and at only $130 for a fixed service for the first 5 years, or 75,000 kilometres, and of course the battery boasts an 8-year warranty. The list goes on and on. You can also probably get home on the battery power alone should you run out of petrol around the corner. Hey fellas, and if you're out past the curfew, you could flick the Camry into battery power close to home, and it's so quiet, no one will hear you sneak home.